Hi, I'm going to make a presentation on machine guarding, which can actually help prevent accidents in a company. Um, Most of the accidents that happen, especially with the grinders and the blades and the saw, are mainly due to lack of guarding on those sharp tools. And my presentation is try to train you on how you can protect yourself and you can protect also the company from incidents that should not even happen in any company. When you talk of guarding, machine guarding safety, we are talking about the protective measures that can be put in place to minimize or to eliminate accidents that can cause serious harm to employees' fingers and the hands, and it can even um, they can even become fatal. Um, in 2016, the U.S. Department of Labor issued a report of the year's top 10 OSHA citations, and on number 10 of the list was machine guarding. Where when we talk from machine guarding, um, looking at everything that can happen that can actually cause harm to employees. Most of the machines that are being actually manufactured these days, some of them are installed with sensors that can protect an employee. If they try to put their finger or their hand in the machine will automatically uh, switch off. And this is very important in any company. But there are certain instances where also there's supposed to be some kind of a shield that protects the fingers or the hands of the employees from being cut. And this is very, very important. I remember an incident that happened to me some years back while I was working for a manufacturing, a furniture manufacturing company. Um, I remember there's a man who had worked for the company for over 15 years, and he was using the saw to cut some planks, and it was an electric saw. And then I remember on this particular day, this man was experienced, and he was using a machine that was controlled by the foot. So you would actually lay the plank on the table um, while the saw was on top, and he would use his foot to step on the gear, and that the blade would go down and cut down the plank in the shape that he desired. This particular day, he was actually having a conversation with his friends in the factory, and somehow I don't even know what happened, but he actually the blade went down, or his hand was trying to control the plank, and his hand was uh, was cut. So was cut so bad, and he didn't even feel anything. I remember his colleagues had to call him when they saw blood. They had to call on him to stop what he was doing. That's when he only observed that his hand had been cut, and they called an ambulance, and he was rushed to the hospital. And it's likely they managed to put his hand back together. And I didn't know what happened to him later on, because he was in the hospital for a very long period of time, and he could not come back to work on time. And from this instant, I learned the importance of having guards on the machines, because without them, employees are totally exposed. And as you can see from the picture, the video that I'm sharing, so these guys, they come in different shapes and make sure that the employer does everything possible to make sure that your work protects you and does not cause you any serious harm. So there is need for any employee who works on a machine to be trained. So there is regular trainings that are done on a monthly, specific trainings for a specific machine. Even if an employee is seasoned and is moved to work on a new machine, so that he can understand how to operate that a particular machine. And it's also advisable not to have risky behaviors when you are working on machines. They highly hazardous, and any slight mistake can actually cost the life in someone's life. And this presentation is designed to help you as you work on these principles of how to make to work on these